You did crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same shows. So please be quiet. I'm being polite. You did crazy, oh, you ain't on a payroll. Can't be hanging with the same bros. We don't even go to the same shows. So please be quiet.
Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's Big Johnny here, the at's at the bottom of the screen if you like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about US30. Well, in general, it's going to be about indices, but we'll use US30 as an example to show you how, if you're just patient, you'll be able to catch some good setups and make some good profit. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that like button. Come on, you know I'm always giving you the source. And also, stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see who the signal competition winners are for the month of July. Let's get it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on my chart now on TradingView. If you'd like to get access to the paid version of TradingView or anything like that, click the link below so you can get some referral coins and it will bring down your monthly cost of your TradingView package. I am on US30 and this is also called Dow Jones Industrial Average Index on here, but I just literally type just US30 and then it just comes up for me. I go on currency.com right here. It just helps. You can literally just type that on your screen. I'm currently on the daily time frame. As we can see, we've got a nice clean chart. It's always good to have a clean chart when you want to do your technical analysis. I do have my sky blue background. Some people in my group call this SpongeBob. I just like it like this. I like to be able to see the chart. When it's black, sometimes it starts to hurt your eyes over time because you're staring at the chart and you can't really see anything. It just always looks like you're looking at the nighttime. So I like this one. It gives me like always a bright view of my chart. All I'm going to do is look at market structure to be able to take some type of trades with indices, whether it be US30, whether it be NAS 100 or any of them. But the most important thing we're going to do, to be fair, at first, we're going to go over to the monthly time frame. I just pressed 1 and M so it changes the interval, and then when you go over to the monthly time frame, now guys and girls, what do we see here? What we see here is a clear uptrend. This has been in an uptrend since, let's see when this started, the 1st of April 2015 all the way until today's present day and time. It's in an uptrend. So this makes us know straight away from the beginning of looking at this, we should be looking for more buys. The market is in a bullish momentum. Buys are always going to be stronger than sells. That makes so much more sense for us to look for buys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over to the daily time frame. So I'm just going to press 1 and D. And then when I go back over to the daily time frame now I know exactly what I'm looking for here. We're going to use when Corona hit, you know, that terrible time, which was 2020. So it was around February. So this was the Corona drop that caused the market to obviously sink when it was in a current bullish uptrend. So when it was in this uptrend, we could see that Corona hit and the market had to take a big dive. Of course, this was understandable because a lot of countries were closing their borders. There was a lockdown on flights. Everything was pretty much locked down. The world was locked down. What we're going to do is we're just going to clearly just go over to our rectangle tool. Now, I have shown in previous videos that this is just a rectangle tool that you can set up on your hotkeys. We'll go over to here on TradingView, and what we're going to do is we're going to be looking for any time the market bought up, then came back down, stopped around that level, and then bought up again. Reason being is because we're going to draw a rectangle level of support. This is going to give us some type of major level in the market, especially that we're using a daily time frame. So we can see there's one right here. So we can already see that my rectangle tool isn't set up correctly. So it's even good that this is the case, because now when I click on here, what I'm going to do is go over to style, and then I'm going to leave the border black for now. But what I'm going to do is switch on the background, and I'm going to change this to green. And I'm also going to extend this to the right. So this is going to go throughout history towards the right. So every single time I draw one of these, it will be all the way throughout history towards the right. So we can see that there's a level of support right here. So the market went up, the market came down, it went up again and came down, and technically you had an entry for a trade right here. When this day on the 3rd of April closed bearish, you could have said, okay, I'm going to look for another buy here. I'm going to put my stop loss below here, and my TP would be around this high here. So that was one trade you would have run right here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look for another level where the market stops and starts. We can see the market went down to here, stopped, and started buying back up again. So now we're going to draw another level of support right here. If we're just patient, we can see the same thing happen again. The market came down to this level around the 14th of May, and then we found another entry. Where was our TP? Our TP would have been at this high up here, and we could see the market obviously smashed that, and it even went further. So if you was trailing your stop, you would have made a lot of money off this trade. We are going to look for another level of support, and how we're going to do that, we're going to go back over to our rectangle tool, and we see the market stopped here, and then we're going to look for another entry that we can possibly take in this trade. So we see the market went down to here, came back up, went back down to here again. So we say, okay, now we're going to look for a possible buy in here. Remember, it's in a yearly / monthly uptrend. We know it's in a yearly because this was all the way back from when I stated that date going up to today's date. We're looking for strong buys. We would have found another trade here, and we would have had another level of our TP here, and the market eventually hit that level. Then we're going to do the same thing again. So we would have had a level of support right here, and we're just waiting for the market to touch this level. We can see straight away what happened. The market went down, came up. We would have seen this trade here. The market came back down. As it came close to this level, you could have possibly taken a trade here. Your take profit would have been where the previous high came up here, and then it gave you even another entry right here where it went down, didn't break this level. You're waiting patiently. You've seen the next day it's done this. You say, okay, I'm going to get in. You've got in, you've held. And then you can see right here, a lot of people were making money from US30 at this period because obviously there was a massive decline in the market. When there's a massive decline and it's in a constant uptrend, what else is going to happen? The market's going to keep buying back up eventually. It can't sink forever because Dow Jones, US30 is the top 30 companies in America. For this to go down, there will be some massive issues in America if this was the case. And you'll be aware of it. It'll be all over the news and stuff like that. We're just going to pay attention to what? The bullish momentum, and take advantage of the bullish momentum in the market. So we can see here again, we see it, price has gone all the way up, and then we're looking for a rejection. We see it's rejecting here, it's come back down again. So then we draw our level of support right here. Now this one, you could have even said, stopped here, stopped here. Okay, let's draw a level of support right here. Now we're just waiting to see. So when it went up, look, it stopped here. When it went up and came down, we were looking to see if it stopped here. Now it did not stop here this time. That is not a problem. You're not going to catch every single trade. This is why you can look at different pairs, different indices. Some will be in position, some won't, but it's all about being patient. So we can see straight away, it's come back up. It's stopped here again. So we're going to just draw our next level of support right here. And we can see that it did go down, it did go up, it came back down, and you had an entry right here. Remember, these are daily candlesticks. This is the daily time frame. So this is not happening in 15 minutes. This is not happening in 30 minutes. This is happening every pretty much 24 hours. So you have time to be able to assess this chart and see what's happening here. So when you're seeing these type of rejections, this was over a period of almost a week worth of trading. This was 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, and you've seen the rejection. Then you've got in here, your target level would have been just up here just for a quick trade. And of course, you're looking to possibly trail your stop loss as well, just to make sure that you might be able to take this trade to a new high. As we can see the market here now, once it broke this area of where Corona did drop from, the market was continuously creating newer highs. So what that means is that it would be hard for you to look at previous levels of market structure to figure out where the market might be going towards. So you would have had to have your trail stop loss game on point at this point here. You want to know that you might be able to swing trade this to, you know, to the heavens itself, literally. As it's funny, if you look at my chart, it looks like it's going through the clouds. You would have been able to do something like that. But even if you didn't, and you did, or you took off some of your positions, you were holding some, you wanted to re-enter, you just do the same thing again. So what we would have done here, we would have had another line right here. And then we were just waiting to see if the market came back to this level. It hasn't yet. So we're patient. Remember, you could have been holding from here. If not, you would have done another one right here. And then what happened? Recently, the market came up, came down, and then what did it do? It can keep climbing, but it looks like it's gearing up for a sell. I'm personally not trying to sell these trading instruments anymore because of the logic that it's in a yearly / monthly uptrend. It just makes more sense for it to do its sell and then catch the buy going back up, because at least you know you have a much stronger bias of the buy continuing to go and you having to be less worried about your trade if you're swing trading this. This is not something you're going to be making money in every single second, but it's something for the people that get really scared trading US30, thinking that, oh my gosh, this is too fast, I can't trade it, I don't know what to do. Of course, you need a decent enough balance to trade US30, NAS 100, you know, these types of things. But what you want to do, if you're not really experienced, is just be patient, hold a position, put your stop loss, and then you can walk away. If it hits your stop loss, it's something within reason that you were able to lose. You should never trade with money you are not willing to lose, because there always is an element of loss that can happen. But then you would have been able to be patient, and unlike everybody else that was trying to scalp every single second of this, you would have just had nice, smooth trades that would have lasted you a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, and you would have been in profit. You would have made, enough money to put into a savings. This could eventually buy you, or get you your mortgage deposit by the end of the year if you was able to just, scale in on this. And another thing I can show you here, when price is going to go to any of these levels, you could do something as simple as this, and you can straight away just go right here. So once you've drawn out your level of support, you just click here, and then you just go to add an alert. And then straight away, you can see it's added an alert on this level. So as soon as price closed on any of these levels, I would have got an alert on my trading view. It would appear on my dash. It would appear right here on my screen, on my phone, email, however you set up the alerts. I'll just literally show you. You can see right here. So on the paid version of TradingView, this is how you get alerts, or you get a certain amount of alerts. I'm not too sure on the free version if you can get any alerts, but I know on the paid version you can get a certain amount with the different packages you get. So like I said, click that referral link below. It helps me out and it helps yourself out as well. You'll get coins off your monthly payment, and you'll be able to set an alert right here, which will tell you once US30 is crossing this line, you'll give me an alert. Basically, you can have it happen only once, you can have it happen every time, but if it gives you a daily alert, remember you're only checking this every day, so you can just go to your alerts log and you'll be able to see this daily. And then now I'll show you what NAS 100 looks like. So I've already pre-drawn out NAS 100, and we can see the exact same thing has happened here. Okay, so you can see right here, you would have been able to get into this trade because you're seeing consolidation happen here, and then you've seen a shoot up. So you could have said, yep, I've got into this trade. This was obviously a super ultimate position. Now seeing it, you wouldn't have known at the time how great that would have been. But then we can see the market came back to this level again, and then we had to wait for the market to move off of this level. So when the market did move off of this level, it never came back to retest it there. It went to another level, came here. You can see the market came down once, came up, came down again. You had a re-entry here for this trade here. So that was another trade you could have taken. You've had one hit here, not two. So you're leaving it. You see it went up to this level here. You've had one hit, you've had two hits, you could have got in here. Why I'm saying that you've got one hit, two hit is because you can see that there was a bearish candle, bullish candle, bearish candle, and then that's good for you. You'll want to see at least on a daily time frame on the level of support, then you know it's hit that level twice. And hopefully so if it doesn't break through it, it's rejected by the next candle you can even wait for, and you can see it rejected, and then you could have got in here. So then you can see straight away here, prices come down here, price went up, never rejected off that level, went straight up. But here, price did. Price went down, came up, went down again, looked like it was about to fake out, then went up again, and then you would have been able to get in. So even if you've got in after this candle, you held it, make sure your stop loss can't be directly underneath these zones. Give it some space to breathe. So you want to put your stop loss a bit further down, because as you can see, wherever the zone is, they seem to sometimes just leave a little bit of a width. So just hit your stop loss if it's directly under the zone. And then we can see straight away, bought up, same thing happened here, down, up, down, enter, hold. Okay, then you would have been able to get out here or throw your stop loss. If not, you'd have been able to re-enter here. You would have been able to take this trade all the way up to here, or at least to this level here, trail, etc. Same here, no retap on this level, so you would have to leave that one for now. Then you can see when it went to this level before, here it was a bit tricky for people because now you can see you're getting to highs. See here, but if you did hold it and you had a stop loss below here, you'd have been able to get the trade all the way up to here. Same thing when it goes down here, you can see it's gone up, so you wouldn't have been able to, you could have actually re-entered, sorry, this trade here, because why? We look at this level here, gave you that buyback up, here, down, you would have missed this one, but then here it went down, here you can see, so we moved this over here, it went down, up, down, you'd have been able to get in here, hold that trade, and so on. So you do get the gist of what I'm saying here. I don't have to go over it too much. You do get the gist. This is how you can trade indices, and you can be very, very reserved how you trade it this way. I'm not saying you can trade it with $10. Trade it with a decent amount in your account. Trade it with low leverage and hold the trade. Hold it and you're going to make money. Patience is what will pay people. So that about wraps it up for this video. I hope this was very informative. I hope it was very clean and simple how I was talking about trading this. If you'd like to know how to gain entry into these trades with indicators as well, I would suggest using something like the TDI. Do have a video to the TDI. It clearly says TDI on my channel. So on that note, I'll leave you with this. Make sure you stay blessed. Make sure you take care of family. Make sure you take care of all your loved ones. Make sure you have a great day. Make sure that you are just blessed with all the prosperity in your life that should be deserved and owed to you. Make sure that you always stay prayed up as well, because I can't lie to you, in these times we need to stay prayed up. So that's all blessings to God, and make sure that we win. That's what we got to do. Let's get these pips. I love you guys and girls. Peace.